News, a Holocaust survivor tells his story. Ken Wetcher was born in a slave labor camp, and as the Israeli-Gaza war rages on, he can't help but see similarities between Hamas and the Nazis. Wait News reporter Claire Galt joins us now. And Claire, what does Israel mean to him?
It's a safe place. Ken Wetcher told me that even if Israel isn't safe right now, it's the only place he believes is truly free of hate. Hamas says its goal is to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. It reminds him of the Holocaust he and his parents survived. It took Ken Wetcher decades to call himself a survivor.
And the reason is that I wasn't in a concentration camp. I was just in a slave labor camp.
Just in a slave labor camp? Hardly. He was born there because his mother and father fled Poland in 1939 and went to Russia.
She had to steal some oats from horses in order to make soup for us to eat.
And Ken's dad, he became part of the Polish armed forces in Russia.
And we didn't know if my father was alive. He didn't know if we were alive.
But he was alive. Long story short, thanks to this newspaper picture of Ken, his mom, and a cousin, they found each other again in the United States.
First thing my parents did was enroll in school to learn English so that they could become involved in our society. The focus really was on the future. It was on survival. It was on going forward.
Ken served in the Air Force. He married the wonderful woman sitting next to him, Goldie. They had babies and grandbabies, a free family in a free country. But freedom, Ken told me, doesn't erase fear.
There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think to myself, when will I have to leave? When will I have to go someplace? And where can I go? Well, the only place I can go is Israel.
It's hard for Ken to describe what Israel means to him. The Jewish homeland, now under attack by Hamas, which, like the Nazis, wants to wipe Jews off the face of the earth.
That we saw the same kind of brutality. Children being slaughtered in front of their parents, parents being raped in front of their children. The same kind of brutality that existed there.
It's still very difficult to understand how a human being can attack another human being in such a horrible way, like animalistic.
But the resilience Ken saw in his mom.
She would always be careful about making sure that I am protected.
It's the same resilience he sees in those in Israel today, his loved ones, his friends.
We shall overcome, that we shall move forward, we shall go forward. Whatever has been done, we shall find a way around it.
Resilience, Ken told me, saves souls, but not lives.
We understand that in so many of those places where there is hatred of Jews, they've been indoctrinated with this distorted perception that's been going around for thousands of years and still exists. We shall have peace when our neighbors decide that the lives of their children are just as valuable as the lives of our children.
Will that ever happen? Ken and Goldie told me, not in their lifetimes. Goldie is on the board of directors for the Jewish National Fund USA. She told me that the organization has already raised $10 million so far to get people aid and help them get out. But she told me the foundation is going to need a lot more money the longer the war goes on. Back to you.